Welcome to Sunday's edition of the Final Boss Podcast. I'm your host, Turbo the CEO, brought to you by Trinity Entertainment at Trinity Music Group. It's Sunday fun day, football Sunday. Man, we're in the middle of the season already. Can you believe it? I hope your team won, because mine did. you know, some of y'all out there, I feel your pain. Like I am I have empathy for what you're going through right now. Listen, there's some teams out there that have not won the chip in decades. Not one decade, that's decades plural. 2 decades, not just two, three. 3 decades, man. But hey, you know, that's all I can say about that. I know my team, we won in 99, 2000. And here recently, we won the chip in 22. So any of you guys who are naysayers out there about my squad, come see me. I'm available. I'm available for that. You see, we got that win in today. But enough about football. I hope everyone is having a grand weekend. It's a busy week. Election day is on Tuesday. We're going to see what direction the country is going in after that. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Either way, we're going to be okay because this is America. And America is always okay. All the fear mongering and the things of that nature just to get you hyper. Don't pay attention to that stuff. As a matter of fact, my recommendation until after the election is stop watching the media, stop paying attention to the commercials, stop reading the news articles, anything on social media that has anything to do with the election, I would completely ignore just for the sake of, I know everyone is suffering from political fatigue, especially in this space that we've been in where it's been constant. It's been a roller coaster for the last couple of months. And I'm tired. So, it takes a lot to wear me down. But listen, I'm tired. And if I'm tired, I know you tired. So, that's my recommendation, man. We're going to have a good night. We're going to have a great night. We don't do good. We do great. We're going to have a great night tonight. Our conversation tonight on the Fighter Boss podcast. And before I get into that, it's an hour-long show, of course. Well, at least I'm going to push it to an hour long. I'm going to do my best. Tonight's episode is going to be about business credit. And we're going to get into that in a few minutes. Let me give you the disclaimer. The disclaimer that I always give is this information is for entertainment purposes only. And look, I don't know a damn thing. I'm not that guy. I'm not smart. I don't know anything. I am a dummy. You heard it. You heard it first. Self-proclaimed dummy. I don't know how many people can actually say that, but I can say that. Self-proclaimed dummy right here. I don't know anything. But tonight's episode number 34 is going to be about building business credit and how to create and build business credit. And this is the Final Boss. Thank you for tuning in. So let's get right into it. Hey, thanks, Bob. I appreciate that, Bob. But you know, Hashtag IY it KYK. If you know, you know. Something like that. Anyway, we're gonna get into our topic, man. And we're gonna expand on not only building business credit, we're gonna talk about knowledge on entrepreneurship and personal finance. And tonight's episode, we're going to be diving in some of those topics and to include the crucial topic, because they go hand in hand. The most crucial topic is the business credit piece. And that's what you guys are here for. And I'm gonna teach you what I know. I've been a little bit about me. I've been a serial entrepreneur for some time. I started my first business. I keep adjusting my hat, man. I'm trying to get it right. It looks crazy on camera, but I think I got it right. Maybe I should just turn it around. Anyway, um, I started my first business. Shout out to my boy Chad Larkins, Johnny Rio, Olivia Fox, Russ Parr, and the whole gang over there. Um, they helped me when I started my first business, which was an auto detail car company. It was called Ode to New Car Care. Ode, it was OTN Car Care. So it was Ode to New Car Care. And I came up with these crazy ideas of the packages. And a lot of them, because I'm a military vet, a lot of the packages had a something to do with the military, of course, but actions, war, things of that nature. I think the max package was like a nuclear blast or something, like something crazy. But but from there, I branched out into having a record label, a clothing line, a security company, marketing and branding company, um, here and there doing social media consulting, and today an IT company that I am currently working on. Go check it out. It's called Sat DigiNet, or for short, the actual name of the company is Saturn Digital Development. No, Saturn Digital Networks Development. I'm sorry, SDND, Saturn Digital Networks Development. And right now, I'm working on getting that off the ground. If you don't know, I'm a disabled veteran. And as a disabled veteran, I'm going to be certifying my company as a SDVOB business. And that's small disabled veteran operated business. So not only is it going to be a minority business, it's going to be SDVOB business. And more of that in the near future. But I'm getting that off the ground. So fast forward to that. From that, the clothing line, iTrinity Wear, the record label, iTrinity Entertainment, the media company, iTrinity Entertainment Music Group, and of course, the podcast, the Final Boss _ podcast. And that's where we are. We're leveling up. You people should be leveling up all the time, because I'm a level up. Listen, we're going to get it done, and we're going to get it done over here. So some of you may be asking yourself, what is business credit and how is it different from personal credit? Well, business credit refers to your business's ability to borrow money or secure financing from a second or third party, and it's based on the business credit history. So you have to establish credit history. Your business has to establish credit history first. Different ways you can do that. You can, of course, if you have a brick and mortar, you have utilities that are in the business name. You can have a cell phone that's in your business name. You can have a vehicle that's in your business name. These are just some examples that I'm randomly coming up with that are actual factual off the top of my head as examples of how to build uh, business credit. Business credit, just like personal credit, is uh, is for individuals. So business credit is for your business, and personal credit is for you. The main difference lies in the fact that business credit is linked to the business entity. So you will have an EIC versus a SSN. Your SSN is your social security number. The EIC, which is similar to a social security number, is for your business. Um, this allows business owners to separate their personal and business finances, reducing personal liability for business debts. That's it. Plain and simple. Straightforward, right? Well, listen, there's a lot of people out there, and if you're watching this, there are different examples that you can go out there. I might drop some at the end of tonight's show. You can register with Credit Strong and start building trade lines. The best way to build business credit outside of the examples that I've already given you is go grab a few trade lines. There are companies out there that will support your business, and having trade lines will also assist in building credits. And you can, one of those examples is a company called Credit Strong, and they have a few sub companies on their website that will allow you and assist you in building those trade lines. Excuse me. Why is business credit important for us as entrepreneurs, and as for you who is possibly a up and coming entrepreneur? Building business credit is essential. You don't really have a business if you're not building business credit or doing business, and you need credit to do business as a business. It helps secure loans, those trade lines and lines of credit. You get better interest rates without jeopardizing your personal credit. Um, strong businesses, strong business credit also enhances credibility, and you're going to need credibility because other companies are utilize that to see if they can trust you. It's all about trust. Um, you got your suppliers. You have um, subcontracts that you may be dealing with. Um, better trade terms equal better business growth. So, you know, that's that's why it's important. That's why it's essential. Um, and that's why we're talking about it. Now, you probably want to get to the nitty gritty of the steps a business owner should take to start building credit. Excuse me. The first thing you need to do, of course, is common sense. Have a business. That's the first thing you need to do. Have a business. Form yourself, have an business entity, form an LLC or corporation, something that is separate from your personal and business finances. Obtain what I just mentioned. I think I said EIC. I meant EIN. Man, I've been busy. EIN, which is the employer identification number. You want to get an EIN. I think I said EIC earlier. So I apologize for that, guy. But sometimes when I be talking, I'm talking too fast, and that happens. An employer identification number, which is very similar to your social security number, acts like a social security number, but it's for your business. You want to open a business bank account. Now, there are a lot of options out there. You can do personal banking, where I'm talking about that are personal banking outside of a credit union. You can do credit union. You can do online banking. There are a lot of opportunities out there right now for banks that are online, and you can um, start a business banking account and online. I see a lot of since I've been doing the research, of course, I see a lot of ads for a particular company um, that does business banking, and I'll drop that information at the end of the video or the end of the podcast. Um, After you open up the business bank account, you want to keep your, of course, you want to keep your business bank account separate from your personal, um, and make sure you're tracking any business transactions that you, you may have going on while you're conducting business. You want to register with the Better Business Bureau. You want to register with business credit bureaus. You want to establish profiles with these agencies. For example, Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. Some of these are some of examples that you can register with to for the credit bureaus for business. Um, you want to make sure that you're utilizing once you're done that, right? You're off to the races. Off to the races. Okay. You you started the business. You've established a EIN. You've established and registered with the different business bureaus, and now you're ready to open business and conduct business. You have to be mindful that, like your personal credit, you need to once you have built business credit, you want to make sure that you are using that credit wisely. Use that business credit wisely. Um, you probably want to know, how can entrepreneurs effectively use and manage their business credit? Well, I'm going to tell you about it. You want to get with vendors that report to these bureaus. Start making small purchases. I mentioned earlier about having a business cell phone. That's one way to uh, build business credit. Having a cell phone or a phone number attached to your business. That's a good way to start. Making small purchases, gas, supplies, uh, miscellaneous equipment that you may need for the business, whether it be pens, paper, printer, laptop, whatever miscellaneous items you may need. Start making those small purchases with your business. Nothing too extravagant. You just building history at this point, payment history, and you knock those out. You're going to probably be doing this for the first 6 months. Make sure you pay your bills on time. It's like you pay your personal bills on time. Be consistent and timely with your payments, which is essential for maintaining a healthy business credit score. Excuse me. Make sure you're monitoring your business credit reports on a regular. Check those reports for errors and track your progress. It's very essential that you track your progress and that you're taking care of your business credit. Um, I would actually say, being a business owner, care of your business credit is probably a little bit more important than taking care of your personal credit. Some people sometimes things happen, life happens, and when life be lifing, everything doesn't get paid on time. But when it comes to your business credit, make sure that you are doing what you need to do to ensure that you are establishing and maintaining good business credit. Some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face when trying to build business credit include lack of financial history. That's what you're building. You're building that financial history. Unfamiliarity with those credit processes. You know, get smart about money. It's actually, one of my mentors told me once before, in order to understand money and see money for what it is, money is a vehicle. It's like like transportation. Money is a vehicle that is used to make more money. That's what money's for. If you're a business owner, my recommendation is go learn about money. Learn how money makes money. Learn how money and the monetary system and this capitalistic ideology that we live in America. You need to learn about money and how it moves. Go learn about that. You want to make money, the best way to do it is to learn about it. It's just like anything else. Anything else you do, something you want to do, and it's unfamiliar to you, go learn about it. Go learn about money. Um, and when you once you learn about it, you'll get familiar with how credit works. Have an understanding of managing debt levels, right? You want to make sure that you're keeping things under that 30% threshold when it comes to your business credit, like your personal credit. Entrepreneurs may also struggle with understanding what lenders are looking for. Go learn about that. It can be a deterrent, but true business owners are going to see it through. I know that with my IT company, eventually, um, I'm going to be pushing for a what is it called? It's called a 8A certification. Yeah, 8A certification. And man, I've seen the documentation needed for that process. You could take shortcuts and hire a law firm or a different company to help you with that process. It's it's a lot, you know. They're going to dig deep into your financials. They want to see it all. And it's all about transparency. So the numbers have to make sense. So if you want to be a true business owner, you have to be readily available mentally and physically to go through that process. Um, there are different resources that you as a business owner can utilize to improve your credit building strategies. It's information, and everything is at the palm of your hand. I mean, you can Google anything. You can go on YouTube University, the talk of the tick university, and get smart. Get smart on some of this stuff, man. Um, some of these credit monitoring services, like NAV, that's NAV, or Experian, they track your scores. Make sure you are constantly monitoring that information. You can start applying for business loans and grants. Research local grants or leading programs designed for small businesses. There's a lot of grants out there. There's a lot of initiatives out there to support you as a small business owner. There's a lot of grants out there, man. Get some of that free money. It's just about filling out the paperwork. You know, I know a lot of people have a phobia of paperwork. You know, they start seeing paperwork And it's just like, I don't want to do the paperwork. Well, if you need help with that, let me know. I have some folks in my extended network that will be able to assist you with that. Just hit me up. You can shoot me an email at info at the final boss podcast, one word.com. That's my email. And we can have a conversation about it and see if I can assist you or point you in the direction of having someone assist you with that. Um, when it comes to credit building services, companies like Builders Alliance can help you. That's one of those companies. Bureau Credit Builders Alliance. They can help you with that. Streamline that process. You know, you as a business owner, you're trying to concentrate on building business. So some of these things that um, are presented to you that I'm talking about may seem kind of mundane, but it is very necessary. It's very necessary for you to get into and start building credit with some of these initiatives that I've mentioned. Um, I'm always available. I'm available on all the different social media sites. I'm available on YouTube. I'm available on Instagram, StreamYard, Facebook, Talk of the Tick. And soon we will be on Apple and Spotify. So um, that's coming up. You know, I want everybody to take notes. If you're not taking notes, please take notes. I'm putting out some pertinent information for two. You know, we have decided that we're doing like this series on business, and it's going to be covering various business topics for the next couple of weeks. Mike and I had a conversation last week on how business or how AI and the different new technologies are enhancing and affecting business. Before then, I had the week before that, um, I had a good friend of mine, Corey Moore, on, and he, as a business owner, was talking about how he established business as an entrepreneur in IT and being an African American in that space, and from contracting to being in working for the federal government, the military. Very similar story. Our stories are pretty much parallel for the most part. Um, the you know there and the week before that was on whistleblowing. Now you're probably wondering, like, what does whistleblowing do have to do with business? Has everything to do with business, because without holding businesses accountable, there's a moral construct that businesses should follow. And when you notice or see wrongdoing, that we talked about that. We talked about being a whistleblower. So we're in this series right now, and it's all business. Um, for those who don't know, I have a business degree, and I have a concentration in entrepreneurship, and I'm working on finishing my master's. And my master's is going to be it's in management with a concentration in leadership. So that's my pathway. Business. That's what I know, and that it is what it is. You know, building business credit is a vital process. It requires strategic planning, diligent management, understanding of financial principles. I'm telling you, the best thing you can go do for yourself as a business owner is learn about money, or understanding how money moves. You as an entrepreneur you can succeed in this area. You know, every is a lot of people who start businesses aren't business people. A lot of people who are creatives start businesses and they learn business along the way. Um, I've seen that a lot of times, and they end up spending unnecessary money on the people to run their business because they're the creative, they're the IP holders, they're the creative piece. And as a creative, you don't really have time to concentrate on the business. So they end up hiring people to handle the business. But you can learn about the business as well, just like you can learn about the money as a creative. I'm a creative. I didn't, well, I'm a little bit of both. But you can definitely learn. There's information out there, and keep your creativity intact. Learn about the business, learn about the different uh financial aspects of credit building, monitoring, and how to get all that stuff started. It's too easy, man. That's what we like to say in the military. It's too easy. Too easy. You can, as an entrepreneur, you can uh, be sustainable in your growth, and you can expand opportunities by building business credit. It's going to be necessary. I'm telling you, like it is right now. Remember, strong business credit won't happen overnight. It requires time, just like anything else. It required time for you to build your personal credit, and building business credit is no different. Your business is like an infant, and you're raising it through childhood, adolescent, until it becomes it matures as an adult. And from there, you can either sell the business or build legacy for your family and keep it in the family. Um, these just some of the different options that you may have available. Um, I appreciate everyone for always tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you need references, I always provide references for the material that I speak on. I always provide references. Um, Go to Experian Business Credit. You Some of the information I spoke of tonight comes from there, and that's Experian.com business. You can go to Duns and Bradstreet at www.dnb.com, and you can go to the SBA, which is a Small Business Administration. That's sba.gov for more information. Um, I thought that I was going to be able to go more in depth into building business credit. Um, I actually can. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a bio break. I'll be right back. Y'all hold tight. All right, I'm back. I am back. Um, Thanks for everyone who is just joined us. I had to take a bio break. We were just discussing tonight's topic of how to create and build business credit for your business. If that's something you're interested in doing as an entrepreneur, well, it's not really something you're interested in doing. You need to have business credit as an entrepreneur for your business. It's a need. We established different concepts tonight and how to do that, starting with different questions that we answered for those who are just tuning in. We talked about understanding business credit. We talked about what is business credit and how it differentiates from your personal credit. We talked about the importance of building business credit. We then from there we talked about steps to build business credit, and there was a four-step process that I outlined and spoke on for for the listeners. From there, we talked about using business credit wisely and how it's essential to make sure that you are utilizing your business credit wisely. Very important. Very, very important. Um, from there, we talked about opening different credit accounts, making sure you're paying your bills on time, how to monitor your credit reports. From there, we talked about overcoming obstacles, some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face when trying to build business credit. Some of the challenges include, and we spoke on that. Some of the challenges we included was lack of financial history or being unfamiliar with the business credit process. From there, we talked about resources and tools. What resources that are out there that are available that can assist you with credit building strategies and how to build your credit score using companies like NAV, or Experian. From there, we discussed more in depth about lending programs such as um, business loans and getting a local grant. And pretty much that was it. I think we covered everything. And then I talked and went in depth about ensuring you are monitoring and checking and not abusing your business credit. And, make sure you're reporting to the IRS and different, whatever type of business entity you created, do those reports. You got certain filings that you have to do depending on what type of business entity you have. Um, some of it is quarterly, some of it is semi-annual or annual. You know, um, you need to submit those reports. Um, Make sure you have a registered agent if you don't have one. That's another good to have. A good to have as a business owner, especially if your business isn't in the same state that you reside in. You need to have a registered agent. And I, for those who are joining, I gave some references The references were Experian Business Credit, again, Duns and Bradstreet, and SBA. And if you have any questions, like I said before, you can hit me up on social media. You can email me at info@thefinalbosspodcast.com. And I got plenty of resources. If you need assistance with your business, a lot of people have a fear of going through documents. Um, if you're having some business strategy problems, reach out. Reach out. See what I can do, man. I have a lot of business resources in my network. Um, I have man, a plethora. I'm gonna just say a plethora. I know a lot of business owners, a lot of people in a lot of different business space, from dealing with contracts, security, beauty and healthcare, uh, logistics, IT, um, party, hosting, entertainment, and it's so much. But you you won't know if I can help you unless you ask. Closed mouths cannot be fed. It's impossible unless you get to hit it with an IV or something. But closed mouths can't be fed. And it's my job to drop the breadcrumbs and lead you to the water. I can't make you drink it. That part is up to you. I cannot make you drink the water. I lead you to it. Can't make you drink it. I want to feed you, but if your mouth is closed, I can't make you eat it. So, with that being said, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope the information you consume tonight resonates with you and is reliable, and that if you are a business owner and you are considering starting a business, like and share, or you know someone who is, like and share this information. Subscribe to the channel. Big things are coming. When I hit episode 50, there's going to be a lot of changes. Then when we hit episode 100, there are going to be even more changes. So if you can, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. That's what we're here for. Iron sharpens iron. Reach one, teach one. That's that's it. Reach one, teach one. That's our show for tonight. I'm the final boss. This is the Final Boss Podcast, brought to you by our Trinity Entertainment, our Trinity Music Group. We're gonna have a great week. We're gonna have some laughter, have some fun, and stop stressing over this political space that we're in right now. Stop stressing over it. November 5th will be here, and then it will be time for us to stress about something else. Because 2024 has been 2024ing. It has. So enjoy your life, enjoy your week, stay prayed up. It's essential that you stay prayed up, man. Y'all go out there and be great. Don't be good, be great. Be great in all things, you know. And it's small victories wins wars. If you wake up in the morning, you should make your bed. That's your first victory. After first you open your eyes, that's the first victory. After you open your eyes, you give thanks to the Creator, our source, to God. From there, once your feet touch the ground, give thanks again. That's another victory. having the ability to wake up in the morning, touch the ground to start your day, those are small victories, and small victories win wars. From there, you should absolutely make your bed. Make your bed. It's the first thing. That's the first. That's the third victory, right? You've accomplished something. What have you accomplished? You accomplished waking up. You've accomplished grounding yourself and touching the ground, and then you make your bed. That's three accomplishments in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Well, it depends on how old you are. Some of us 40 and plus, it takes a little longer. That window may not be 5 to 10 minutes. It may be 10 minutes to 30 minutes, but you get out of bed eventually. Some of us make your bed up. That's three victories first thing in the morning, and that's a way to start your day. I'm Turbo, the CEO, giving you much love, peace, and happiness, and wishing you to have a great and phenomenal week. I will hopefully be able to have a conversation with you on Tuesday, maybe after the election's over. We can finally talk about some politics. I didn't start this podcast for it to delve into politics, but once the election's over, who knows? We may talk about it. You know, we may talk about it, and the future of this nation, the next 4 years anyway. We may talk about that. So tune in on Tuesday, 9 p.m. and every Sunday at 9 p.m. I'm here for you. I know you're going to be here for me. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a great night, and we are out.